Yo, Derek White, Sunday Stick. Been over a year since I've done any videos, any shorts or anything to try and help you guys and gals, people. So the reason why I'm doing this tonight is I had a student that was taking a lesson from one of the other coaches where I teach. He drove his vehicle up to me and he said, "Man, I came across Sunday Stick. I like what you're doing. Like, when's the last time?" Or really, he was basically saying, "When are you going to put more stuff up?" And I said, "Man, I'm just so busy. Like, I teach 7 hours a day every day. Only Mondays I don't teach. I teach well over, 22 to 2,500 lessons a year. That is like standard for me. Now, these people on social media, they don't teach. They just talk. They ramble. They repeat basically stuff that's already existed. And I digress. I'm not trying to, poke at people. But what hit me today was that a single student found my little tiny channel that's like literally like a star within the universe. Like, you can barely see. You can't even use a telescope. You gotta use like Webb's telescope to even find this thing. And my original reason of doing Sunday Stick had nothing to do with money. It had everything to do with just like talking truth. There's so much disingenuine, just I want to make money channels. I don't care about making money with this channel. I care about the student, the person who actually wants to get better at their golf game. That's what I do for a living. I get paid this much to do what I do every day versus these social media platforms that are, sexually driven or hilariously driven, whatever it is. These are not coaches. These are not people that actually work with individuals personally to where they're dealing with their weekly, daily, emotional levels. I do. My coaches do. So this student drives up, rolls his window down, and says, "Yo, Sunday Stick, I just came across it. I love the shorts. This is awesome." I told him, "Hey, check some of the, the long form stuff," where I was talking about the data stuff. But this triggered me to say, I'm going to put my exhaustion and my load aside to put something out there to say Sunday Stick's still here, and what I'm going to do with it is focus on you. So what we're saying now is that I want you to message or comment and say your frustrations. Tell me what it is that you have going on, and I will make videos based on frustrations, the common issues, the common mistakes, and really just understanding how to actually practice it. So when I say the common mistakes, I don't mean the common mistakes of like your faults within your swing, but the common mistakes that you take to fix the problem. So everyone is different in how they see and feel and understand a golf swing. And that's what I take pride in every day. I tell all my students, like, it's a color wheel. We're going to try blue and see if blue works. Well, blue doesn't work. Let's try yellow. Wait a minute. Purple is making sense. Let's add purple to yellow and maybe a little dash of blue to help you find your feel, because your swing is a fingerprint. It is rare to you, not everyone else. Everything else in golf has this one way or the highway system. Like, this is how it's done. One plane theory, two plane theory. Oh, DeChambeau does this, and Keegan Bradley does that, and Tiger did. Let's back up on Tiger. And Rory did this, and Justin. Look, every time you listen to a tour player open their mouth, they're telling you their way. They're describing their color wheel and how they found their feels to make it work. Okay? This is something you have to understand. Golf has a very simple system. You, a tour player, a collegiate athlete playing golf at, say, UT, distance and direction are the two primaries that you are trying to improve on. Let's rephrase that. The only two things you're trying to improve on. The better you can control your distance, the better you can control your direction, the better you play golf. You can start to strategize. I tell my students all the time this. You need those. They need predictability. If you have no predictability, you're not going to play well. But then that goes into a whole nother back up. There are 5 things that control and govern ball flight. The face control, the path, the angle of attack, where you hit it on the face, and your overall speed. Now, most people are more concerned about speed. That's why I always frame it as face first, path second, angle of attack, then contact, then speed. Principles, 14 of them. This shit's been written out for years. It's like, we're not DuPont, okay? We're not taking something and making it better. It's already good. But people don't take the time to understand the principles. They just want the immediate fix. Grip is a principle. Tempo is a principle. Balance is a principle. Width of swing is a principle. These things are already written down, but everybody wants a immediate quick fix. I want to hit 300 yards. Why? Why? Why not enjoy the idea of becoming a learner again and not a problem solver? And finding people like me that actually want to help you not have to problem solve. That we will solve the problem for you and teach you how to improve your game. And it's not a quick fix. There is no quick fix system. This isn't a phone that's battery has died and we just replace the battery and the shit works. We have to develop a whole new programming system. We have to build the technology. We have to design it based on you. So I hope this starts to make a little bit of sense. I'm not trying to rant. I'm just being passionate about what I do every day. You have to understand, you cannot set a bar to where you think you can just play as good as what you watch on TV. I mean, imagine like you're looking at Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, all the greats in the NBA or baseball or football. You think you can just go take a lesson and just be as good as they are? But somehow golf is just like this gap of belief that I should be able to play this way. And it's not that you believe you're Tiger Woods or you believe you're Rory McIlroy, but you think you should just immediately play better. I mean, try and throw a 60-yard football. Try to throw a 80-mile-an-hour fastball. Try to jump out of the gym and dunk the ball. This is stuff that is developed. There's obviously athletic capability, but golf, you can actually jump out of the gym. You can actually do the things that the greats do because you're understanding basic laws and principles. So with that said, I hope this all makes sense in the end. That it took one student to reignite my energy outside of my exhaustion of what I do day in and day out to help people just like you play better, to say, you know what, the format's changing. You send me comments and tell me what you're interested in and what you feel you need help in. And I will take it, digest it, unpack it, and put a video out that isn't just plagiarized shit. I'll try to tune it exactly to what the comment was and give you the pros and cons and ways and let's say ways to do it and ways not to do it. But again, I don't know your thinking habits. I don't know your learning habits. I don't know your physical capability. So I'll try to do my best to put a very broad spectrum to hopefully nail it down to where we can create categories or just boxes of areas that might work for you. So I'm excited to be back on air, and I'm thankful that someone came up to me in person, the first person that ever came up to me that referred to Sunday Stick and my comments about golf and golf improvement. Let's do this. Let's make everyone better without worrying about, okay, let's do it the right way. Golf matters to all of us, and let's do this.